Uno dei casi più famosi in assoluto si verificò in Inghilterra nel 1980 presso la doppia base militare americana di Bentwater e Woodbridge, che al tempo erano armate con testate nucleari. Verso le 2 di notte, i militari di guardia videro un oggetto luminoso posarsi nella piccola foresta di Rendlesham, che si trova proprio fra le 2 basi. Il primo gruppo di soldati che uscì in ispezione si trovò davanti uno strano oggetto luminoso di forma ovoidale che galleggiava silenzioso in mezzo alla boscaglia a pochi centimetri da terra.
When it was happening, everything seemed to go slower. We seemed to be in like a, I wouldn't say a time warp, but like everything appeared to be happening slower to us, and everything felt different. But when it disappeared, it was like everything was normal again.
A quel punto i militari chiamarono il vicecomandante della base, il colonnello Charles Holt, che si recò sul posto ben poco convinto di quello che gli avevano raccontato.
And I was really going to debunk it, quite frankly. And as events unfolded, I became more and more concerned that there may be something to this.
Holt aveva con sé un piccolo registratore a cassette che usava abitualmente per prendere appunti.
I did take an audio tape. In fact, I brought the original tape recorder with me, and I made a tape recording which is about 15 or 20 minutes long. It's rather famous now.
Abbiamo così una registrazione in diretta di quello che gli uomini di Holt andavano man mano scoprendo nella boscaglia. Nel punto in cui i soldati avevano visto l'oggetto luminoso furono trovate 3 zone circolari con uno schiacciamento di circa 15 cm ciascuna. I 3 punti formavano una figura di triangolo praticamente equilatero.
When I first saw it, I didn't perceive it as something sitting on the ground with a tripod, like a tripod type thing. Now all of a sudden there's physical proof showing that something sat down in that area.
Al centro del triangolo, inoltre, gli uomini di Holt registrarono valori di radioattività decisamente superiori alla media. Nicholas Pope a quel tempo lavorava per il Ministero della Difesa inglese.
The British government defence intelligence staff subsequently assessed those radiation readings as significantly higher than background levels. So there was a real tangible, solid piece of evidence to back up this extraordinary testimony.
Anche gli alberi intorno allo spiazzo mostravano molti rami spezzati di recente.
As soon as the landing site, all having abrasion, facing in the same direction towards the center, the same thing.
With us, we could see branches up to 1 inch, 2 inches in diameter, which had either been knocked completely off or had been bent downward.
Ma la sorpresa maggiore per Holt e i suoi uomini doveva ancora arrivare.
Watch, straight ahead off my flashback there, sir. There it is. Hey, I see it too. What is it? We don't know, sir. There is no doubt about it. There's some type of strange flashing red light ahead. Weird. It appears to be maybe moving a little bit this way. It's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way.
Jim Burroughs would say to Jim Penniston, "Do you see that? Do you see what's out there at the edge of the trees?" And as we got closer and closer, I saw it. It's like just looking up, and then I could see it moving left, right, and
Oh, here he comes from the south. He's coming toward us now. Strange. Oh. The flash is so bright to the starscope that it almost burns your eye. Now we're observing what appears to be a beam coming down to the ground. This is unreal.
It was kind of difficult going from a skeptic to suddenly a party involved in the whole thing. I really didn't know quite how to react. I guess I was a little concerned that are people really going to believe me when I tell the truth? And I thought I had no choice but to tell the truth.
Holt presentò ai suoi superiori un rapporto completo e dettagliato dell'incidente insieme ad una copia della cassetta registrata. Nonostante questo, i militari americani non hanno mai riconosciuto la presenza sulla loro base di un oggetto volante non identificato. Ai militari presenti quella sera fu fatto firmare un documento in cui affermavano di aver visto soltanto la luce di un faro in lontananza.
I was told to sign some paperwork stating that what I saw out there was just the beacon that was out there, and that there was nothing out of the ordinary. Yes, there was a cover-up.
Il Ministero della Difesa inglese si affrettò ad appoggiare la tesi americana, dicendo che l'episodio non aveva rappresentato motivo di preoccupazione per la sicurezza militare. Ma non tutti furono d'accordo.
That is one explanation, that it actually happened, as Colonel Holt reported. The other explanation is that it didn't. And in that case, one is bound to assume that Colonel Holt and all his men were hallucinating. That the colonel of an American Air Force base in Suffolk and his merry men are hallucinating when there are nuclear-armed aircraft on the base must be of defense interest. If indeed what he says took place did take place, and why on earth should he make it up, then surely the entry of a vehicle from outer space, certainly not man-made, to a defense base in this country also cannot fail to be of defense interest.
Il caso più famoso di avvistamento collettivo è sicuramente quello delle cosiddette luci di Phoenix in Arizona, che risale al 1997.
Weird happenings in the skies over Phoenix recently. And no one seems to be able to explain what it was.
Thousands of Arizonans reported seeing a triangular shape.
Più di 10.000 persone videro una formazione di luci molto potenti sostare sul cielo della città per lunghi minuti, prima di scomparire nel nulla.
This didn't look like anything I'd ever seen in my life.
Many investigators call it the largest sighting ever, lasting the longest amount of time seen by the largest number of people.
A loro volta ci sono molti filmati amatoriali che riprendono tutti più o meno la stessa cosa.
Dude, we got a telescope. Where's the telescope at? I'm going to get the telescope.
So strange.
Oh my God, it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So weird, it's just hovering.
Altri testimoni dissero di aver visto un enorme oggetto volante a forma di V sostare a lungo silenzioso sul cielo della vallata.
It was a giant V, all right? And the right side of the V went over us. The left side was like a couple blocks over. And as it's moving, it's blocking and unblocking the stars. There is actually a shape.
The object we saw, if we opened up a newspaper, you could not block out the object that we saw.
A causa della sua forma a V, qualcuno ha suggerito che si potesse trattare di un bombardiere B-2 dell'esercito americano. Ma i B-2 non hanno luci di quel tipo, sono tutt'altro che silenziosi e soprattutto non possono stare fermi in cielo.
My response was we could land all 40 of our B-2 bombers on the wing of that craft.
Queste sono le proporzioni di un normale Boeing 727 rispetto all'oggetto descritto da dozzine di testimoni.
To me, the most shocking thing was the silence. I was like, how can this huge object in the air that was the size of, I compare it to 2 cruise ships almost. It was like a city in the air, not make any sound. It was just...
Poiché la curiosità popolare non accennava a diminuire, il governatore dello Stato, Symington, promise una approfondita indagine sugli avvistamenti. Poco dopo convocò una conferenza stampa annunciando di aver trovato la soluzione del mistero.
Don't get him too close to me, please.
Ma si trattava solo di uno scherzo, inteso a sdrammatizzare la situazione.
This just goes to show that you guys are entirely too serious.
I giornalisti risero di gusto, ma i cittadini di Phoenix non la presero molto bene.
I thought it was really disgusting. He was just dismissing everything that these people had seen and said, just like we're all Looney Tunes.
Nobody in state, local, federal, military, nobody wanted to talk about it. They didn't want to interview witnesses. They said it didn't happen. They said it didn't concern them.
Ma la gente di Phoenix non si arrendeva e voleva sapere a tutti i costi cosa fosse quell'oggetto volante. I militari dissero allora che si era trattato di una esercitazione notturna nella quale avevano sganciato dal cielo delle fiaccole volanti, di quelle usate normalmente per illuminare il terreno durante le azioni di guerra. Ma nuovamente ci credettero in pochi.
I mean, flares cannot keep a formation. They drift with the wind, they float haphazardly. They have huge smoke trails that are illuminated by the flares itself.
Ma la sorpresa più grande sarebbe arrivata dallo stesso governatore Symington dopo la fine del suo mandato. Una volta tornato nei panni del normale cittadino, Symington confessò di aver visto lui stesso la grande astronave di cui tutti parlavano.
I think it was from another world. I've never seen anything like it, Larry. It was enormous. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. If you had been here 10 years ago and standing out here and looking up there at the lights and the view, you would have been astounded. You would have been amazed. And I suspect that unless the Defense Department proves us otherwise, that it was probably some form of an alien spacecraft.
Questa è la spiegazione data da Simonton per aver deciso di mentire alla popolazione 10 anni prima.
I think as a public figure you have to be very careful about what you say, because people can have pretty emotional reactions, and I said my goal wasn't to try to stir the pot.
Ma lui stesso sembra esserne rimasto profondamente colpito.
The lights were really brilliant, and it was just fascinating. I mean, it was enormous. It just felt otherworldly. You know, in your gut you could just tell it was otherworldly.
Molto credibili sono anche gli avvistamenti che avvengono in presenza di autorità governative, come nel caso dell'avvistamento di Jalapa, in Messico, avvenuto nel 2005. Nel corso di una pubblica cerimonia, nella quale il governatore della provincia assisteva alla consegna di nuove auto della polizia, fu avvistata in cielo una formazione di oggetti volanti non identificati che fu ripresa dagli stessi operatori delle TV locali.
Eat, sleep, break, eat.